Hello, this is your friendly neighborhood Mahjong player from Poland, Crabman. And today, I'm gonna do another log analysis for you. This is gonna be, I think, the third video, the third analysis. And today, my today's guest is one of my club members. You might know her from our streams. She's almost always streaming with us. Space Cat. Now she's, I believe she's around lower Tokujo level, maybe peak performance mid Tokujo level, but definitely Tokujo level. And as I explained in the first video, with Tokujo players, I may not have that much to add to their choices, and I might not be able to help them because I'm stuck at Tokujo for now. I've been stuck at this plateau for a while now, so my insight may not be as helpful as when it comes to Jokyu players or lower rate players, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna compare the choices. I hope I don't rush and show you the discards before giving my insight. Let's do it. Okay, now this looks like Richie material. We have 3 blocks to occupy, so exactly what we need. Because we need 2 more blocks, so we have 2 occupy with overlapping Ukeira, but one is next to Dora. And I would say this is Richie material, but we have to be fairly lucky with the draws, and we'll see over the course of the first row of discards how this hand develops. I think it might be good enough to drop Tone first as a sort of precaution. So Yakuhai or Wind, I don't think it makes a huge difference. Of course, drawing Yakuhai makes us faster, but I think Tone would be a nice middle ground between the options. Okay, guess Wind. Maybe some people will be tempted by Honitsu, but there's definitely not enough material for Honitsu. And counting on low Yakuhai to pair up and call them later is a bit naive, so it's very easy to overdo it with Honitsu. It's a powerful hand, I'll give you that, definitely. It's a very powerful hand. It's probably well above 3.9 average value combined with Yakuhai or Toitoi. Very good, but stacking Yakuhai sometimes is a good tactic, but I don't think it's the case here. So yeah, again Tone. The reason why I'm talking about Tone is because it is advised to discard the double wind first, especially Oya's double wind first, before they're able to call it. So that's why you should discard double wind first. But well, I don't think at our level, while we still have huge skill gaps to cover, it's such a big deal. So I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. Again, Tone. But I'm nitpicking, yes. Oh, 1 pin. So 1 pin will help get Itsu. The shape is slow. We have weak blocks, so we need to search for value. We have Dora Kanchan. Definitely Itsu is a good idea. So Tone again. So yeah, and statistically over a course of hundreds of games, if you discard a double wind, someone's double wind 4 turns too late, you might get it might backfire. So yeah. All right. So it seems like we can either drop Penchan or Ipin. 1 pin. I'm a fan of one pin because I don't want to count on Itsu. To get Itsu, I have to draw 2, 3 pin, 7 pin. So what I like more is slightly turning towards Tanyao. So if we pair up 8 pin or Manzu, we have 5 blocks for Tanyao, and that's what I would go with. Yep. 1 pin. Good, but oh, okay. I showed it, but yeah, be consistent. If you say A, say B. Why do you keep that 1 pin? Discard 1 pin. 1 pin. Definitely, the player was definitely considering Itsu, but now it's Ishanten anyway. So even dropping 1 pin is good, and as a Sakigiri.
Reach.
Reach, yes.
G.
Good. 3,000, very good. 3,000 is good. Wow, Kyushu high. This is the one of the dumbest traditional rules. I honestly have no idea why it was introduced in the first place. Well, you can look at it from different angles. You can say that I don't know. I honestly don't know why they thought of that, and they thought it was a good idea. I don't know. I honestly hate Kyushu high. Okay, another hand, Richie material, definitely Richie material. So my suggestion: get rid of Yakuhai, Hakunan, none of course a Wild Wind, Guest Wind, keep Sha for the last. Okay, whatever. This is minor. This is minor. Okay. Okay, now 2 pin. 2 pin. Very good. 6 saw. Okay. So this 6 saw gives Ryankan 3-5 saw. But to keep it, we'd have to drop the Dora. So it's either, in this case, it's either, yeah, we can also develop the shape in different ways. So we can draw another pair here. Yeah, so I think the Sozu shape is has a better perspective, perspective. I'm not sure if that's how you say that in English, but yes, it's looking good. So I would probably drop 7, 9 man. I don't want to get rid of the Dora because we don't have a value for now, and the shape is not killer. It's not a demon, speed of demon, demon of speed. What am I talking about? We might get Ipeko, but this is a luck based Yaku, so. And here again, if we want to make 2 blocks in Sozu, which would be nice, we can make a pair plus set. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this 6 saw, I think, was a nice development. Anyway. But yeah, so I would suggest 9 man. Tsumogiri, unfortunately. And now we're entering. Okay. Yes. So now we can view the Sozu shape in 2 ways. We can see that 2 8-man have been discarded. That's not good news for this shape. But our Rishanten is here anyway. So we it's probably best to drop something in Sozu and fix the shape. So we can either drop 1 saw or 4 saw. 1 saw or 4 saw. Okay. Good, reach. 2 5 man. Good.
Reach.
Yes. Don't. It's foolish to drop the Manzu and wait for the block with the Dora. It's very foolish. You just reach. Reach Pinfu Ipeko maybe.
Reach.
Very good reach. Very good. And there's money. There's money here, right? 1.6 in the pot.
Reach.
Go take it.
リーチ
Ah, unlucky.
ドン
I think this is unlucky. Well, what I mean by unlucky, really, you can say whatever bad happens to you is unlucky, because it's unfavorable variance, bad variance for you. But if you are unlucky, but you made a dumb move and got yourself in this situation in the first place, that's not unlucky. That's a result of your mistake. So I think this was really unlucky because the move was good. So it was just variance doing its job. Don't get hung up on it. Don't ruminate on that. Just keep going. Keep going. I don't think there's any use for 9 man. Tune, okay. Obviously, if we draw 8 man, we get the 6 man Ukipai, sort of. But yeah, 1 so and 9 man are rather hard to keep.
Home.
Okay, so now I think the shape is 8 so gives 8 so might give Sanshoku. So probably 1 so. 1 so. Yes, there's an overlap here in Manzu, 5 man overlaps. So we might want to get rid of it later if we draw 7 so. So 1 so, definitely 1 so here. I'm quite sure it's the right choice. I will gladly discard this Ryanman 3-4 if I get Sozu, upper Sozu.
Chi.
Okay, fight to survive. I was too fast scrolling. Okay. Tanya Odora. Given the fact that Shimocha already called, and this is Akadora, I would say this is good. This is okay, Chi. And the shape is not that great if you take a closer look, but maybe 7 pin should have been pawned. I don't know. This is Tanya only, but it makes a difference for us. This is Trishanten, and there's an overlap here, so this hand might be deceptively fast. I honestly don't know what to do here. Maybe calling is good. Maybe calling is good. Then if we win, let's see. If we win only 130, so this is 1.1 for us, and 300, so 1.5. So we don't overtake any of the players. So maybe pass.
Chi.
Maybe pass. But this makes a huge difference. Tanya Odora, we overtake 2 players. We overtake both of them. 7. Good. Now it's straightforward. We just keep wide. Why? Keep 1 so. It's a safe tile. Safe tile. Bye.
Chi.
Osh. Yeah, I think maximum speed.
Long.
Is good. Unfortunately, he beat us to it, but we're still close. Sha. Yakuhai. 1 so is precious, and so are Yakuhai. Sha. Yes. Good. 1 so. Yes. I agree. Hack. You have to follow the table. Many beginners like to just constantly stare at the discards and look for some information they can't possibly find, and they come up with their discard reading theories and hypotheses, but it's pointless. It's a waste of time and waste of brain, waste of resources during the game. one valuable info that you need to follow is which Yakuhai are still alive or not, and which are dead. Huts, yes. Good, good, good. One thought. Okay. Now, well, we basically have to fight. This is, I would say, Kamicha is, well, it's one done, so I shouldn't really look into it, but I think they should be Ishanten now. Ryan Shanten, in the worst case. I'm thinking of Tanyao. Get rid of 19. But we do have 5 blocks for a close hand. So maybe Tsumogiri. But I wouldn't say I'm sure. I would say 60-70% sure. Now definitely 19. Yes. Call everything. Wait. Everything? Ishanten. 5.8. This might give us a way to win the game. I think we lose the rearmament, but I think it's a good pawn. Good pawn. Yes. Now it's straightforward.
Each. Chi.
Yes. Good. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful.
Sumo.
That's why we love this game, right? When we're desperate and the game gives us what we want. Exactly what we want. This is perfect feeding. I suggest every beginner, newbie, casual player, I suggest that you don't look at the variance, the Mahjong variance, the randomness as a judgment system. As a judge, that you get punished, you get rewarded. Variance is just variance. It's just the game mechanic. It's just how it works. It's just an inherent part of the game. It's its nature. So it doesn't judge you. It doesn't care. It doesn't care how much you spend studying theory, strategy, tactics, how much you practice. Whether you are a casual player or a super pro ho master god of Mahjong, it doesn't care. Doesn't care. No care whatsoever. So it just does its job. It just does its job. You shouldn't be bothered by it. Even if you're having a rough streak of games, even if you drop down a rank, don't care. Just keep going and keep playing your best. And keep working on your weakest points. None. Dragon, any dragon. I don't have a set order to discard dragons in. No call, yes. Hatsutune. Yes. Now we're in a much better place. We're ahead of everybody, so we. The problem is Kamisha is definitely going fast. Toyman is fast. Might be fast. They're fighting to escape last place. Winning is a huge thing here because we can end the game. So, and how much can we lose? We can dig into Toyman for 3.9, no problem. They might have Honitsu. Worst case scenario, it could be a Mangan, but for now I would definitely drop Ton. But it's okay, there are enough blocks. But I would drop Ton just so that someone can call it now already. Because if I see anyone call it, I would probably fold. It might deal in true, but I would drop Ton first. 3-man also dangerous, yes. But in this case, I'm more scared of Ton. So now it looks really dangerous. Honitsu, Toitoi, Yakuhai, very dangerous. And we can deal into 8,000. Actually, but do we wanna be third? From top to third? No, we don't wanna get that low. So definitely Ton is now, it's a completely different situation. So that one call, I think, changed everything. So now if we had discarded Ton, we could see now who has it, but now we don't see who has it. So we have to play Manzu or Sozu. Manzu or Sozu. Pinzu dangerous. Pinzu dangerous. Dangerous. Manzu. Okay, you were lucky. You were lucky. And now everybody drops Stone. Tsumogiri Tadashi. So he was waiting. Yes, so I think I like 7-8 man more to keep the pair. But we're not winning this hand. It doesn't look like it at all. Okay, now it gets even more hot. Yes, and this is probably Tenpai. No, Pinzu. Why drop Pinzu? This is very silly. Very silly. Don't drop Pinzu now. Too dangerous. The worst case scenario, it's Haneman and you drop to last, but you don't want to be third. Keep second place. You are nowhere near winning. Don't drop Pinzu. Shimocha dropped 9 pin like it's nothing. Okay, so now it's definitely Tenpai, I think. One man not safe. Oh, 5 man. So maybe just a quick hand and it just looks scary. But now there's let's see, 44. But the main issue is that we are so far from winning.
No.
Good. Yeah, it was just scary hand. Well, they did have Toy, but it wasn't as scary as I imagined. But still, yes. So I think Ton, just to see if anyone calls it. If it deals in, it's kinda unlucky. And after Ton, we can just see how we can proceed further. I think that's my take on it. Yes, are there any more? No, there aren't any more hands. Yes, so I think a huge mistake was here.
Come.
This 5 pin. I don't like it. Okay, that's all. That's how you do Mahjong analysis. I hope it was helpful. I hope you learned something. I try to cover some interesting points. I try to give some hints and tricks and tips, but that's just I did my best. That's all I can do at my current level. So forgive me for not giving you some super ninja voodoo magic insight. But maybe I'll get there someday when I'm retired or something. Thank you for watching and see you next sunny day. Bye.